Puppy with pneumonia needs to live her first weeks all alone. In an oxygen bubble. The breeder rushed the sick little puppy to the veterinarian since she was not able to breathe on her own. They expected her to be there for a few days, but soon they recognized it would take weeks for her to be able to breathe on her own. The little puppy was suffering from aspiration pneumonia and was transforming blue when her breeder rushed her to the veterinarian. Thankfully, she connected for help and took the tiny puppy to a vet that had an oxygen bubble to help her breathe. When the puppy arrived, the puppy was blue and gasping for air. She was immediately placed in the bubble to help her relax and supply her with oxygen. After 30 minutes in the bubble, the puppy was no more blue, but was still struggling to breathe. The small pup was oxygen dependent, so she couldn't leave the bubble. It was heartbreaking to see the baby in there all alone. However, there was no other method to try to save her. They expected that she would be in a bubble for a couple of weeks, and they were doing all they could to fight for her. Despite her breakable condition, the small puppy they were now calling Sally kept battling. She constantly saw what was going on around her and wagged her tail, but missed physical contact with people. She maintained attempting to attach, but each time they attempted to open her bubble, she really did not have enough air to breathe. However, gradually, she began to enhance, so they took her out of the bubble for seconds at a time to attempt to enhance her lungs. With each day increasing her time out of the bubble by 20 to 30 seconds. Days passed, and she obtained stronger, however, still was reliant on oxygen. The puppy started to grow, and they eventually needed to build her a bigger oxygen chamber. After a while, she got more outings, but would go back to her chamber when she required help breathing. The bigger chamber enabled her to move more, but the little pup was still not able to leave it totally. Lastly, she got strong enough to go outside for brief moments, however, always had to return to the bubble. Then someday, when she left the bubble, she didn't want to go back inside. She rejected to return to her bubble despite everybody being nervous about it. She avoided, so they recognized it was time for her to be adopted. Another veterinarian tech embraced her and provided her experience in a home. The smart little pup was still healing and would rest herself when life was excessive. However, every day she obtained more powerful and had fun with her doggy friends. She started spending more and more time outdoors and experiencing life. The cute little fighter never quit, and she had the most incredible people caring for her every step of the way. This little dog is really a miracle. She could have given up, but she never ever did. Currently, she's living her best life and enjoying every step of the method. It's hard to believe she is the same pup that had to live the first part of her life in an oxygen bubble. We hope you enjoyed her amazing tale of survival. As always, please share with your buddies.